Hello and welcome to the channel. We'll talk about all things Weisschwarz and chill with friends. My name is Liam and today I want to talk about my predictions for the upcoming Weiss stream. Now, if you are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you enjoy what we do here, please let me know by hitting that like button. As well as that, check out my other social medias on Twitch, on Twitter and on Discord. Links are down in the description below. But let's jump straight in. So at 2 PM Japanese Standard Time on the 24th of September, Bushiroad are going to be doing a product announcement stream from the Tokyo Game Show 2023. And if you're part of my Discord community, you know that we like to do a little prediction thing on the Discord server, which again, if you haven't, make sure you join it. And yeah, basically today I'm going to share my predictions just via video instead. And on the prediction channel, we talk about 4 things. Firstly, what is the most likely to appear on said stream? Secondly, what would we personally like to see the most on the live stream, which is actually somewhat feasible? Third, we have Hoax's Copium Corner, which is if we had absolutely no restriction in the world, what would be the one thing that we would love to see on the stream, whether it be a new set, whether it be a new announcement, something like that. And fourth, what do we think will happen to the restriction list? Will there be any changes? Will it stay the same? But yeah, instead of me putting the post out, I thought, you know what? I've not made a video in a while. Let's make a video instead. So number one, what do I think is the most likely to appear on this stream as a new product? Firstly, I do think that Quintessential Quintuplets is going to get another set. Obviously, the movie set came out. It was done very well received, as was Set 1, Set 2. And they have got this new anime that's coming out for Quints. It does make sense that it gets a new set as well in Weiss. And another set that I think will get another expansion will be Mushoku Tensei. Obviously, Season 2 is currently airing. It's coming to its close. It makes perfect sense for Mushoku Tensei to get a Set 2. Set 1 did very well. Why not a Set 2? The next set that's been received extremely well and would fit right in with Weisschwarz is The Girl That Forgot Her Glasses. Now, I think this is a fantastic anime. I think it makes perfect sense to come. And yeah, I think it would be extremely well received as a brand new set to Weisschwarz. And another slice of life anime that I think could be announced, and again, it's had very good receipt in Japan, is My Tiny Senpai. I think it's, again, a really nice, wholesome anime, which fits right in with the more slice of life side on the Weiss side of Weisschwarz. Yeah, I think My Tiny Senpai has got a good shout. And my 5th and final prediction for this section is Bang Dream. I think Bang Dream is going to get another set. Obviously, they've got the MyGo stuff coming. They have got another new band, Ava Musica, which again, a very good band if you haven't checked the music out. And I think that they're going to get a set, whether it be their standalone set like MyGo is, or whether it will be a brand new combined set with everyone, or we could even see a girl band party volume 3 set. Either way, I do think we are going to see something else Bang Dream in addition to the latest special collection they've just released, and in addition to the MyGo set that's coming. Yeah, I think Bang Dream is going to be on there. And the reason for that is because there is a dedicated segment on the event regarding Bang Dream. So yeah, I think it could link into that somehow. Now for section 2, anime that I think is unlikely to come to Weisschwarz in terms of, you know, popularity, but sets that I would love to see personally. I am actually going to throw in My Tiny Senpai in there. I'm really enjoying anime, and I think it would be fantastic to see a My Tiny Senpai set. So whilst I've already included it in the first section, I am going to give it another shout out here. Another series that I'd like to see where it's just finished its season 2 is Tonikawa. Now, if you haven't seen Tonikawa, it's a fantastic slice of life anime again with a little bit of supernatural. And it is very wholesome, very well done, and the art style is fantastic. To see Tonikawa come to Weiss would be amazing, and I would commit hard to that. Another set that I'd like to see that's got a bit more likelihood of happening, and again, I'm going to link this back potentially from before. I do think Bofuri Set 2 could be a thing. Season 2 is now finished. Set 1 did fantastic in terms of popularity. Why not Set 2? The fact it hasn't happened yet concerns me, and the fact that, you know, that season's now done, so it might have missed its time, but maybe there was something holding it up, meaning that they couldn't do it straight away. I guess we'll find out, but both for Set 2 would be cool. Now, another series that I think will do well in Weiss, and it has already got sets in the game, but it's kind of a mishmash, is the brand new Fate Strange Fate. Now, the reason why I put it in this section and not in the previous section is one, because it is just an hour-long episode at the moment, so there's not much to it yet. Obviously, we're expecting more to happen to that series. But not only that as well, obviously with the whole Aniplex thing, will it actually be licensed into another game? Or will it ever even actually come into close for Weiss? You know, I genuinely don't know. But Fate, Strange Fate would be a fantastic addition to the game. Fits in very well already, as it already has with Fate, and it's about time Fate got a new set. And my final addition for this section is going to be Rent-A-Girlfriend Set 2. Now, I think this is more likely. Again, we've just had a season finish, so they could combine like everything past what they've already done in Set 1 into Set 2. They could easily do that. Again, it's got a very good fan base. It's got a very good selection of cards at the moment. It's not the most powerful deck in the world, and it could do with their Set 2 to just bring it back to life. Rent-A-Girlfriend would be a fantastic addition. Do I think it's likely? Probably not. But that's probably my final selection there. Now, before we move on, I do want to add one thing to this, and I do genuinely believe that there will be a new trigger announced. Like, we joked about it, about the whole, the green template climax being revealed and going, oh, look at this, it's the green template climax. I genuinely think they will announce a brand new trigger, and I think it's actually going to be linked to the My Go set. Every new trigger that's come out since Standby has been linked to Bang Dream. Bang Dream Volume 1 got Standby. Bang Dream Volume 2, Choice. Bang Dream Volume 3, or this My Go set, could finally give us the brand new green climax trigger that we've been playing around the idea with. And if you haven't seen my video on that, I'll leave a link in the description below and a card up there where you can check out how I discussed about it, some of the triggers designs, and let me know what you think. Do you think it's going to happen? I genuinely think it is. Moving on to Hoax's Copium Corner. So normally we only do one series for this, but I'm going to include two because me. Firstly, Eurocamp. Why have we not got Eurocamp? It's in Rebirth. It done well in Rebirth. Just give it in Weiss, please. Please, just give us Eurocamp. And they'll always scream for this. You know, give us Danganronpa. I've started the custom set. You can steal my ideas again, Bushy Road. That'd be great. You claimed Bocce. You claimed Like a Reco. You can claim Danganronpa too, right? Right? Right. But that is total copium because there's not been anything new with Danganronpa recently. I believe Danganronpa is actually confirmed to be done. So unless they start doing old sets back again, like they talked to Shana, the King of Fighters, they bring those old sets back. They might want to release a new set, which is a more historic set. Danganronpa would be great. Give me Danganronpa, please. Please. And finally, the ban list. What do I think is going to change from the current list, given current situations? Now, if you don't know what the restriction list is, here is a fantastic graphic made by Avis from Weiss Tea Time, and you can see all the stuff that's actually on the list. And I want to start off by, what do I think could actually come straight off the ban list? First, I think Kaguya can go. I think Kaguya is done in the sense of it doesn't need that choice restriction list anymore. Another one as well, I think it's about time that Sunshine had its restriction on its Yo finisher finally reduced. I think limit 1 at the moment, I don't think it needs to be that. I don't think you want to make it 4. I don't want to make it 4. I think making it a limit 2, I think is absolutely fine. With Japanese having the set 2 Sunshine, obviously it's an incredibly consistent deck, a very good deck. Obviously, at the end of the day, the game has evolved to a point where you've got Gura to deal with now. Yo is not that scary anymore. So I would say at least bring it to limit 2, maybe even limit 3. But it doesn't need to be limit 1 anymore. Another one is to clean up Bang Dream a little bit. I think the rest counter can come straight off at this point. I think having just the Arisa and having the stock swap event in there, I think that's enough. The rest counter can come back now. I don't think you need to play around with that. I'm not sure why that's still on there, to be honest. Especially with how many sets have refresh counters. Yeah, just bring it back to Bang Dream. I think it's fine. And the final thing that I think can come off, honestly, in Hololive, the Sora level 3 and the Sora level 0. I think those can come off. Like, I don't think they needed to be there. They've jumped in and panicked with that. I don't know why. It doesn't need to be on the restriction list. It really doesn't. Yeah, I think that can come straight off as well now. Now, in terms of changes, I still think they were too harsh with Sword Art Online. Don't get me wrong. Alice is a problem. I'm not saying it isn't, but I do think they could do better rather than just straight out banning the 1-0. I think that they either limit the level 2, so you can still use it, just not to a full field. You can only do 2 of it, which is, that's fine. You can work around 2. And it's still a decent enough combo where if you do want to actually run into playing the combo, you can never tri-field it. You can only do 2 of each. So I think there's a potential there to just tweak Sword Art Online a little. And other things to be added, Puzzle and Dragons needs to come on. Nay is still an issue. I think that should be down to a limit 2. I don't think the rest of the deck needs much doing to it. I just think that Nay needs hitting. And making that a limit 2 I think is more than fine. Just so that it's, it's not just pray and die. Now going back to Hololive, I think I want to change the restriction a little bit in that I think Gura needs hard limiting to 2. Just because of how easy it is to absolutely run like 36 plus soul triggers in that deck. Gura is too potent and Gura is still extremely strong even with 2. I think Gura should be just hard limited to 2 now. Just like Kurumi. I think 2, is okay. Maybe even limit 1. I feel that's a bit dumb for a climax combo, but I think limit 2 is correct. Honestly, I think limit 2 is correct. Honestly, apart from that, I think we're pretty golden. Again, there are some problems, some old stuff on the restriction list, which at this point now could probably be removed. But I don't really know that too much, so I'm not going to make any comments on it. Apart from maybe it's just time to update it with how the current format is and how power creep has occurred in the, what is natural in card games. Yeah, I think it's time just to do a little bit of housekeeping on the restriction list now. But that is it for today's video. What do you think about my ideas in terms of potential sets, as well as the restriction list updates, as well as my copium? Please encourage my copium, please. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, or let me know on my Discord server, where whilst the predictions are going on, we have got a channel before the stream where you can actually predict what you think is going to happen during this live stream. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and support the channel. And if you haven't already, check out the other socials on Twitch, on Twitter, and on Discord. Links down below. On Twitch, we do stream Vaishvolt's gameplay every Monday and Saturday every now and then. So come and join us. And if you want to be on those streams, get on that Discord server and let me know you want to be part of that gameplay. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!